So the first video, actually, I want you to watch because this video is how I reactivated some of the Diamond Dashers people, okay? In this video with this call, can you play video number 1? Stay with me, it's a 10-minute video, but I think you need to listen to the whole thing. Watch this. You can turn off all the lights. Oh, they don't do that fast, do they here? Okay.
Hi everyone, it's Meredith Kelly here, doTERRA Blue Diamonds, and I am so happy and grateful that you're tuning into this. I have something really awesome to share with you. So I just finished Diamond Dash with Allyse Sedivy. We went to Prague and I studied intensely with her and some other presidentials, and we had an incredible download of exactly how to walk through and roll out a duplication system, and that works. So it works for any market, anyone who really has a desire to grow doTERRA. So with that being said, we went through every single aspect of how to build this business, and we combed it with a fine-tooth comb. And my biggest, huge, mind-blowing strategy that I took away that has completely changed my business is three-way calls. And the way that she teaches how to do three-way calls. Now, this is something that I thought I knew about and I thought that I had it down. But what I learned from Allyse is that 90% of the time when you're on a three-way call with somebody who is a perspective builder, somebody who you are wanting to bring on, but you want to have that little extra support from somebody in your upline to help them cross over the line and say yes to doTERRA. So that's one way that you can use it. You can also use it as a third-party witness for somebody who's been in the business with you, that's a qualifier of yours, and you want that upline support to come in. Somebody that your leader admires, somebody that your leader respects. And you just hold space for the upline and your qualifier to connect. And we enliven the why this person is here, what they're doing doTERRA for. And it comes in so handy when you have somebody on your front line who is struggling with completing a month. So for example, I had 3 leaders in December who felt like they wanted to give up halfway through the month. They just couldn't envision and see how they were going to cross the line to their rank by the end of December, because it just was December, right? And there's so much going on. So I was feeling like I was pouring everything I could into them. I was being creative with them, giving them all kinds of ideas and things that worked for me. And so I was blessed enough to realize that, oh, I need some help here. I need some help because they're not hearing me. What I'm feeding them isn't necessarily what they need. So what happened, long story short, Allyse Sedivy offered to do 3-way calls. 3 3-way calls for me and 3 of my leaders on my front line. It was a huge, huge blessing. And what I learned from the process was powerful, so powerful, so powerful. She spent 85 to 90% of the time with them just connecting, listening to them. She wanted to know what made them tick. She knew that they were powerful leaders of mine, that were qualifiers of mine, and she just wanted to pour into them and make them feel heard and seen and validated. It was powerful, you guys. I just sat there listening to these connections and I was literally tearing up. I was so honored and beside myself that I had the ability to call in this support that was beyond me for 3 of my leaders in a month where they just felt like they didn't have anything left to give. And what happened, guys, was nothing short of a miracle. She listened to them, she validated them, like I said, for 90% of that call. she was just listening and hearing and giving them feedback that she heard what they were saying. And if they said something that related to her, she would give them back a story of something so that she knew that they could, that she was relating to them, that she was hearing them. And it was so humbling to listen to. It was so humbling to listen to. And at the end of every single call, she gave them a sweet, simple challenge. And the challenge was to rise to the occasion. And it worked. It totally worked. And we all hit our goals. And we made it. We made it in a month where it's easy to give up. It's so easy to give up in a month where everybody's distracted by the holidays. I mean, it is. So, what I wanted to share with you is that you do not have to be everything to every single person on your team. You don't have to be everything to all of your qualifiers and the prospects that are coming towards you to say yes to doTERRA. And you have a beautiful tool to utilize. And now that I was given a first-hand experience 3 times from the master herself, I can tell you that now 90% of my business moving forward as a Blue Diamond is going to be this energy, being the upline who does 3-way calls down each leg of my team, because it was that powerful. And I am so inspired now to be that third-party upline. We call it the grandma, right? Because you're not the parent. They're not your qualifier, right? You get to be the grandma of your qualifiers and down the line. And what sparked my passion for wanting this and for wanting to provide this for my team is that I want to get to know, like Allyse did with my leaders, I want to get to know who's on my team and what makes them tick. I don't know why this is just occurring to me now. I don't know why it's just occurring to me now. And honestly, if I just get super vulnerable with you, I believe that I was just focused on business when I would have these calls with my people. And I wasn't necessarily connecting to the heart of the truth of what they were going through, or whatever, they were dealing with. I just wanted to fix it for them. I wasn't necessarily disconnected from the outcome and just being a witness, validating who they are. And that's what they needed. And I wasn't able to give that to them as their immediate upline. So I want to provide this for as many people as possible on my team. So I'm going to have a team challenge coming up in 2020 that I am going to put out to every single one of my qualifiers and have them get me on the phone with their people and their people's people, so that I can continue to ripple out the energy of what I learned. And if you want to learn this energy, you want to learn the beautiful art form of connecting with people, tune in to Allyse Sedivy's daily mentor call. It's actually mentor call number 37, where she fully outlines every single step, all the magical questions to ask your people. And it's actually a 2-step process. There's 2 calls involved. And so if you haven't taken the dive into the daily mentor calls, I highly recommend it. And if you can get yourself into her next Diamond Dash program, do it. It is so powerful when you are fully immersed in a duplication program, that you are living yourself, and then you know the roadmap and you can pass it down to anybody on your team. So utilize 3-way calls. If you aren't doing them yet, utilize them. They are magical, they're powerful. It creates a beautiful collaboration energy on your team. And yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. It's just how lit up I am to get in there and just kind of, duplicate this, ripple this out, and continue to ripple this energy out into my team. So thank you so much to Allyse Sedivy for teaching me one-on-one how to make this happen. and how to actually see it in person, in action. I am so touched and grateful. Thank you.
Okay.